difference between people who are really successful and the people who are not is because mastery takes practice, and practice gets boring.
Then got to see me drop gems like I dropped out a PE.
The power of building good habits, even if those habits makes very small improvements. If you just get 1% better every single day for a year, by the end of the year, you'll be 37 times better than you are today. The difference between people who are really successful and the people who are not is because mastery takes practice, and practice gets boring. When you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, yeah, you're gonna get bored with it. But just because it's boring doesn't mean that it's still not progressive. So, you have to be able to not only expect boredom to come, but even though it may bore you, you have to fall in love with the process and with the systems. And that's the difference, because when you do get bored with something, it's easy to let that one day slip by. Like, I'm not gonna make any sales calls today, or I'm not gonna post today, or like me when I was writing my book, I can take a day off without writing. And then so on the inverse side of that, so if you're getting 1% better every day and you end up 37 times better in a year, the inverse of that, let's say you do 1% less every single day for a year, you'll decline all the way down to zero. For example, an airplane, right? So if an airplane is flying from Los Angeles to New York, if the nose just adjusted just a few degrees off of the way that it's supposed to go, over the course of that flight, that plane would even though it intended to go to New York, would end up somewhere like close to Washington, D.C., just from those little bit of degrees over the accumulation of that time period. Because habits are compounded, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, 1% better today. Let's say you had 100%, right? So 1% of 100 is 101. So tomorrow you'll be at 101%. But 1% of 100, and then tomorrow you improve again by 1%. But 1% of 101%. It's not 1%. That's 1.01%, right? So now on day 2, instead of being at 102%, you're at 102.01%. So on and so forth. So as these things compound, yeah, by the time you repeat this and you repeatedly are getting 1% better every single day, yeah, you're gonna be exponentially closer to the goal or task that you're trying to accomplish. So yeah, you got to have the goal, but you also got to have the systems and commit to them. A lot of times these smaller improvements sometimes you can't see the tangible results. If you've ever tried to work out and you've been lifting weights and you've been doing all these workouts, say for 4 weeks straight, and you're not seeing the gains that you thought you would see, you know what I mean? A lot of people, because they don't feel the progress or see change, they then abandon the goal. Oh, this isn't working, or they want to go on to something new, and whatever it is. But if you think about it, like if we were sitting in a room and the room was, say, 25 degrees, right? And we put an ice cube on the table, that ice cube is going to stay an ice cube forever. But let's say we slowly start to raise the temperature of the room. Boom, we raise it up to 26. Still an ice cube. Raise it up to 27. Still an ice cube. Raise it up to 28. Still an ice cube. Raise it up to 31.9 degrees. It's still an ice cube. But it's not until you hit 32 degrees that something starts to happen. Boom. Now all of a sudden, the ice cube's starting to melt. It's turning to water. But you have to get to 32 degrees to start seeing something happen. Okay, now we working. But it's that process in between there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing happened. But you still got to keep cranking if you want that ice to melt. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Right. So it's like, even like in sales, track exactly how many people did you actually talk to, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I talked to 2 people today. Okay, boom. Cool. Nobody bought. Okay, how many talked to today? I talked to 1 today. Okay, you at 3. Day 3 goes by. Okay, how many talked to today? And I talked to 4 people. Okay, that's 7. Okay, next day, boom, I talked to 3 people and I got an appointment. Boom, you hit. All right, so now it takes me 10 people to at least get 1 appointment. You know exactly what you have to do. So even if you don't see any appointments from talking to persons 1 through 9, at 10, like, okay, and it's a numbers game. That's actually a law of averages. And it's good habits, man. That's the separation. And then the thing is, once something starts to pop, like my sister Deanna, she like went viral on TikTok because she was thrifting and posting these outfits and stuff, and she was just consistently posting because that's what she loved to do. But like she was posting, and one day, you know, one of her posts got like 400,000 likes on it or something crazy. Like it just went dumb viral, and now she's got like all these followers on TikTok, and she's got influence, and TikTok pays her and stuff. But and people think that just one of her videos did it for her. You know what I mean? Like no one sees the everything that went into that. Before you went viral on TikTok, how many posts did you make?
I'm wearing a bonnet.
So
I don't know, less than 100.
like less than 50?
Maybe. I was doing trends. I was using popular sounds. I was posting at the time when my audience was most active.
How many hours would you say you put in?
Oof. For my most popular videos, 5 hours for 30 seconds.
Well, how many hours would you say you had put in all the way up until that viral moment?
I don't know, maybe like 72.
A lot of hours?
Yeah.
72 specifically?
Yeah, because some of these videos take like 5 hours in each. I do a lot of clothing videos.
You gotta record them, then edit them.
Yeah.
Then sync them to the sound.
Yeah.
Then engage.
Yeah.
Then look at insights.
And then share them.
And make them aesthetically pleasing. A lot of work. No one sees the everything that went into that, the going to the stores, the documenting that stuff, the video editing, you know, every single day, the research, you know what I mean? And people call things like that overnight success. Oh, this thing went viral overnight. No, it didn't. It didn't go viral overnight. And she stays up to 3, 4, 5 in the morning, making sure that her social media is aesthetically pleasing. She's the one who made me get my stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your profile's ugly. I'm like, what do you mean it's ugly? It's my profile. Oh no, take this picture down. Oh, you know, she just went through and just dogged my stuff. But I'm gonna listen to her because she's doing something right. As I've been starting to take her advice, like I think, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a month ago I had, I don't know, 1,000 followers or something like that. I'm sitting at like 2,500 right now, and it's because it takes effort. It's the behind the scenes stuff that really is the key. It's taking action every single day, even if it's small action, because they compound on each other. You know what I mean?